Hi, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's Mary, and I'm here with this week's edition of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Word on the Street. Happy Felon Friday, everybody. Sorry I'm a little late with dropping this week's edition, but you know what they say, it's better late than never. So let's hop right in. So first, I want to say rest in peace, Asante. It is really tragic what happened last week. I'm going to get into that a little bit in a bit, but rest in peace, Asante. He has children that will never get to know their father, and it's just a tragedy every which way you look at it. So it's Felon Friday. Don't cry. TGIFF. I hope everybody made it home in time to watch tonight's episode. It is the season finale. So getting back to Asante, and you know, guys, I am really sad about this because it is a human being that passed away. I have an update to exactly what happened. If you haven't checked out my Word on the Street update report, please do. I get into all the details. Originally, there was reports out there that he was being actively pursued by police, and that's what caused the accident. But no, that's not what was happening. But Asante was driving recklessly, and a trooper was about to pursue him. A trooper clocked him going very, very fast. He crossed the double line and went into the other lane where he crashed into this Ford F-250 truck that had 4 other young people in it. This was the aftermath of the truck. Here's some daytime pictures. The mom of the driver had posted some nighttime pictures, and then a couple of days later posted some daytime pictures to her social media. The truck is totaled. The kids were injured, stitches, cracked ribs, etc. But thank goodness, they were okay. And I think Brittany from this season of Love During Lockup said it best. Okay, I'm gonna play a video. She posted a little message to her social media right after his death, and I think she said it best. So I'm just gonna share her message.
Today, I just want to say really quick to all the people that tuned in to Love After Lockup. I really want to send my condolences out for Asante and his family. Um, you know, we can go at any day, so like, I just really want y'all to realize like life is so precious if you can turn your life around, turn it around, because we don't all have the opportunity. I'll be speaking a little bit more on the topic later on today, but I'm actually at a photo shoot. So I just wanted to say that out there so that everybody can know, like, enjoy your live day, everybody be safe. But it's such a tragic story. All right, well, I love you guys.
Yes, everybody enjoy your life. Enjoy each day like it's your last, but be safe. Please be safe. So we have Jade and Jess with Chris at the powwow, and Jade showing off some of the jewelry that Chris sells. And we have some throwback pictures of Chris. Check them out, Flashback Friday. And unfortunately, LaTisha, she's not going to be able to see her husband this weekend. She had a visit all scheduled, and unfortunately, the prison is back on lockdown again. So she had to cancel her visit 20 minutes before her flight took off. So unfortunately, she won't be able to see her husband, and this is the life of a prison life. But she understands grinding for her money. You could grind for 5 years with no result, and on the 6th year, become the biggest thing on the planet. The power of never giving up is real, and I feel that. I feel the power of the grind. We have Savannah, who even calls herself #delusional. But when Savannah and I sat down and did our recap, I'm really happy to hear that she is not stuck on marriage as she was. when she was filming because, girl, you need to give up that marriage thing. And I could go for this girl dinner. I really can. And speaking of recaps, if you haven't checked out my recap from last weekend with Sarah from the Reality Squad, please do. Sarah is such a sweetheart. She covered Love After Lockup back in the day. She is actually a content creator that I look up to. I was checking out her channel and checking out all of her old interviews. If you haven't checked out my recap with her, please do. Haley has already replaced Dalton. This girl works quick, okay? Because last week I was just reporting about Dalton being arrested for putting hands on her, and now she's already replaced him. Plenty of fish in the sea, and she found her fish. I hope this one works out. Haley, I wish you all the best. But girl, respectfully, I think you need to take a breath. Because last week you were just posting about how Dalton was not good to you, and you've been in this kind of toxic relationship before. So I wish you the best, Haley, but maybe it's time to take a step back and take a breath for a moment. Chelsea and Mike will be appearing on the next season of Love After Lockup. I'm sure there will be lots of usual drama and maybe, hints that Chelsea and Mike are not doing so well. This is a post on Facebook about 2 days ago. They look happy. Things seem to be happy, but who knows what's happening behind the scenes. Stay tuned. Taylor and Chance with Mason. And I say this over and over. I love Mason. He's adorable. I want to squeeze those cheeks. Lindsay and Blaine, and Lindsay and Miley Grace. And Lindsay, you in these bikini shots, I mean, come on. I'm suffering from like jealousy here. I can't look this good in a bikini, and every time I look, you're like reposting these shots from your photo shoot. Okay, girl, we get it. You look smoking hot in a bikini. Stop reminding all of us. Happy anniversary to Mike and Justine. And yes, guys, we could assume that Justine had the baby and she is not having the longest pregnancy ever, but she is not posting her baby. We could assume it's because they will reveal the baby on A Life After Lockup. Just assuming. And last night was the Where Are They Now update for Indy and Kevin. So we got to see Indy, her mom, Yolanda, her brother, Indy's new apartment. We heard all about her job. We got to see Coco. Got an update about Harry. If you guys have been listening to me babble for the past 2 months or so, you would know that Harry is back in jail and he's going to be there for a while. And then we got to talk to Kevin. Kevin's bragging about all the women in his life, but we all know that Kayla is the main one. As you can see here, Kayla's been hanging out with him this whole time. And yes, Kayla, your hair is on point. But you know what I think was really messed up? They talked about the party, Kevin and Indy dancing with each other, flirting with each other, but no, they did not hook up. They made it very clear they did not hook up. They talked about Kevin and Indy, and Kevin talked about Tiffany in the third person, but Tiffany did not get a chance to go on herself and talk about her and what's going on in her life. So I think Tiffany should, maybe have an interview with someone to talk about what's going on currently in her life. Lizzie did an update last week, and she is doing fantastic, living her life in Chicago. And if you guys have not checked out my interview with Jessica, Please do, because we get into it all from the beginning of her relationship with Dustin. And as you guys hear on the Where Are They Now update that she did last week, her relationship with Dustin imploded. But she gets into all the details on our interview that they did not get to on the Where Are They Now. So if you haven't checked out our interview, please do. Now we have Love After Lockup cast members showing their sports alliances. Emily, totally Yankees. She is at practically every Yankee home game. Go, Emily. I love the Yankees. And we have Chaz. We all know he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan. We have Chevelle with her bestie, her little mini-me, practicing good oral hygiene. And Chevelle also in 2024 will be practicing better financial security. Now, it wouldn't be an edition of Word on the Street without some Derek, Monique, and Angel shenanigans. But this week, it's mainly Derek and Angel shenanigans. Apparently, Derek and his to-be-director girlfriend got married. I requested a copy of the marriage license, a certified copy of the marriage license, but it's not available yet. It could be because they got married on the Friday before Labor Day and it just hasn't been filed with the county clerk. So stay tuned. I will request another copy in about a week or two and see if I could get a certified one. But word on the street, they applied for a marriage license on September 1st. Last Friday. So it seems like Derek married Angel. Congratulations are in store for Mr. and Mrs. Warner. Do we want to take bets on how long this is going to last? Just saying. And it wouldn't be word on the street without a little bit of Heather and Dylan. Heather, not quite sure what she's doing here on the subway in Chicago, and she has been doing this photo shoot on the streets of Chicago, even though she's homeless and living in the tent. She's trying to cover the four elements: water, fire, earth, and air. And this is the water element of her photo shoot. Dylan, on the other hand, is working the grind as well. He is in Massachusetts with a couple of his boys, and they're doing their thing, making money selling solar panels. And Dylan had a jokey joke. He shared to his story that someone is adding extra cream and sugar to his coffee, and they have been doing it for years, and whoever they are needs to cut it out. Is that a jokey joke to Heather? We shall see. Stay tuned. Dylan may or may not be talking to your favorite interviewer soon. Stay tuned. We have Garrett hanging out with his girl. I've been trying to DM Garrett and he's not responding. Garrett, if you're listening, I would like to interview you. Listen, Garrett is the first inmate that made me hooked on this show. Okay, from the minute he walked out of jail, I was like, whoa, I'm going to watch this show. So you have Garrett to thank for me being addicted to Love After Lockup. And we have Lacey and Antoine. We have Nicole hanging out on a balcony, enjoying the summer night. And speaking of enjoying summer down at the Jersey Shore, we have Melissa, who will be appearing on this upcoming season of Love After Lockup with Louis and Louis's mom, Donna, who seems to be a heavily featured, put it this way. Donna seems to be heavily featured next season, and I am all for it. We have Skylar from the last season of Life After Lockup, just trying some Halloween costumes a little early. And Santiba, who proves that, a cooking is a way to a man's stomach, but sometimes, I mean, excuse me, they say the key to a man's heart is through food, but sometimes you can get lucky and you could just order takeout. So Santiba seems to be one of those lucky ladies. Just saying. Santiba, what the hell did you do to this chicken? So before I close out this edition of Word on the Street, I just want to say this cat is totally me. I hate drama. I want to live a peaceful life, but once drama's happening, I'm the first one out there. The fuck is going on? Somebody tell me. I always want to know. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe if you don't already. Tomorrow night, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. West Coast time, Jessica from last season of Love During Lockup will be my co-host for the season finale. So please join us. She's been watching all season, and considering she went through it last season, she has lots of feelings. So we're going to get into it. Thanks so much. See you next time. Bye.